Hey, Fellowship Pellissippi, Brad here with a really exciting and really important announcement for our church family. Connection is a vital part of what it means to be a part of a church, but connection can be digital and distant. And we've had connection for the last several weeks, but what we've not been able to be is together. And I'm excited to announce that on June 28th, we are all going to be able to come together again. Look, I'm so grateful for the technology that's allowed us to stream worship services, and we're going to continue to provide video of our worship services for those in our congregation who are at risk to COVID-19 or have any other health concerns. But we are so excited to be able to come back together to worship as a church body together. I have been at a deficit without you in my life, and you have been at a deficit without others in your life. So I'm excited for us to come back together in just a couple of weeks. So I want to give you the details. On February 5th, we announced a brand new season of ministry life at our church. We are calling it Deeper and Wider, and we are still committed to that vision. But 4 weeks later, the world changed. Everything shut down, and you and I entered into this really strange season of church online, and I have never spent this many weeks not gathering as a people together. So here's what we're going to do. On June the 28th, we are going to be regathering at our old stomping grounds, Carnes High School. We've temporarily suspended our move to Pellissippi State Community College. Colleges and universities are operating under a different set of guidelines, and we're not able to fully meet there right now. But Knox County has been so gracious to allow us to come back to the place where we gathered for worship for 5 years. June 28th, 10 o'clock, we'll all be able to come back to Carnes High School. Now let me answer just a couple of frequently asked questions. Question 1. What will the worship gathering be like? Hospitality, worship, and teaching is going to look very familiar to what you're accustomed to. There will be some changes. We're going to take appropriate, responsible steps to make sure we're socially distanced during the gathering. That's one of the reasons we're going to ask you to RSVP, and I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. We won't have coffee or snacks or refreshments, but man, we encourage you. You can bring those on your own, and we will have the auditorium outlined to make sure you and your family are able to sit together, or you as an individual are able to sit and be appropriately socially distanced. Another question people have is, will we have fellowship kids ministry environments? And the answer is not yet. However, our children's ministry team is putting together family worship packets that will be available to all the families there. They'll be individually wrapped, and they'll include ways for kids to engage in the sermon, activities for them to do to help you, but we're also going to continue to provide our online family disciple-making materials and worship videos for your kids to use at any point during the week. About the RSVP. For our staff and team to properly prepare Carnes High School for seating and for our children's ministry team to put together the family worship packs, we need to be able to know who's coming. So we're going to ask that you RSVP for the next several weeks. Eventually we'll phase out the RSVPing, but on our website, pellissippi.fellowshipknox.org, and any of our social media channels, you can find the link to let us know who in your family or friends are going to come with you. We'll make sure you can sit together, but make sure that you RSVP. Now, we've got some other details that might help you be more informed about what our regathering will look like. Again, you can find those on our website, pellissippi.fellowshipknox.org, or any of our social media channels. I can't wait for June 28th when we can be together again. Until then, take care.